Hi guys, I'm Shivers and I'm going to talk about League of Legends. League of Legends is a MOBA and at this moment is the most popular game, most played game in the world. So let's just start with the beginning. You have champions and you have two kinds of champions. You got the AD champs and you have the AP champs. The AD champs skill more or better in attack damage and the AP champs skill more or better in ability power. The way you build your champion is actually your own choice, but if you need some advice about how to build it, I would love to answer those questions. Just comment and would answer with love. So the main objectives, it's to defend this nexus and to destroy your opponent's nexus. You do that well, you have two kinds of ways. You just destroy, you get to those two turrets, you destroy the nexus. And, well, you just let the enemy team forfeit. That can only be done at 20 minutes. They can only forfeit at 20 minutes. Um, so, most people think, I guess, that you win the game with getting kills. The score here counts. That's not actually true. If you have better farm, if you have more turrets, if you took more dragons, then you probably have more global gold. And the more gold you have, the more items you can buy. And then, of course, you have an advantage on your enemy team. And you want the advantage to win the game. Um, I think that's all. Okay, so you have three lanes. You got the top lane, you got the mid lane, and you got the bot lane. The bot lane is a duo lane, and the rest of the lanes are actually a solo lane. Oh yeah, you also have a jungle, but at low level it's not many people take it because it's not that easy to tank to gank to jungle at low level because you don't have the good masteries for it. You don't have the runes. You miss a little bit of attack damage while you jungle, and that gets you behind actually. So well, the important part of mid laner, top laner, and the bot laner of the AD carry actually is to farm. Farm gives you gold, and if you win at farming at your opponent, you get better items, like I said, and you will win your lane easy. So let's talk about the jungle. Each jungler normally starts with the buffs because they spawn a little bit sooner, and because the buffs are very strong. You got the blue buff right here and the blue side, and at the red side or purple side you got the blue buff right there. Um, the blue buff gives you extra mana regen and extra energy regen, and it also gives you 10% cooldown reduction. So you want to start with this or with the red buff, then you go to wolves or raids. The wolves, yeah, those are the two wolves. Um, because if you come from your blue buff, you do wolves, and then you start at your red buff, you will have your smite off cooldown. Else you will go from blue to red, only be level 2. Then you gonna waste some time at a camp instead of you can gank. I think it's easier that you go above camp and then the other buff because it's fast and efficient. So the red buff gives you an attack slow and a dot. The attack slow means that your basic attacks slow the enemy. I think, no, I'm pretty sure that if you're ranged, the attacks slow less than if you're melee. Just because if you're melee, you have to take a bigger risk. Okay. The the dot of the red buff is actually damage over time. You do true damage, so if the enemy has, for example, more armor or more magic resist, it won't help them because it deals true damage. So I'm going to talk to you about a strong monster here. It's the dragon. It gives global gold. If you destroy it with your team, if you kill it with your team, every team member of your team gets gold, not only the person who killed it. So it's actually a very strong buff, and the later you get in the game, it gives you more and more gold. So, well, you have to kill it a little bit. You have to kill it from time to time to improve the gold you get. So yeah, that's it. You have one large monster, very strong, and it gives you a very strong buff. The buff is actually you get 40 more attack damage and ability power. You get extra health regen, mana regen, and energy regen. Just because for the reason, well, if you get that buff, it gives you a huge advantage on your enemy team. So, well, I can't show you how it looks like because it only spawns at 15 minutes. You probably won't be able to kill it before 15 minutes, even if it spawns, because it's a really strong and a really hard to kill monster. Yeah, the timers. The timers of the Baron is 7 minutes. You really have to check it out because if you don't, then, well, how do you say that? You want to like spawn kill it because it's a very strong buff. It gives you a huge lead on the enemy team. The same for a dragon. There's 6 minutes cooldown, and the blue buff, the red buff, it gives you 5 minutes. So keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on the minutes, just because they are very strong buffs. Well, I think that's all. If I forgot something, just ask me in the comment, and well, I'll make a video of it or just answer your questions. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. See you later.